Hold on, let me fix my shirt. Oh, we're live. Okay. Let me fix my shirt. Oh. Hello. It's been so long since I've been on here. Let me get onto the YouTube so I can see what you girls are saying in the chat. Always wants to run. Ew, I don't like that shot. I want there to be like less like stuff in the background, you know? That's better. It's too high. That's what it is. It's too high. I want you girls to be able to see my outfit. I've got a lot of cute clothes lately that I want to share with you girls. And then I have on cutoffs as per usual. That's like my uniform. Cutoffs and Crocs, baby. See if I can make this window a little bit brighter. I wish I had a hair clip to like. There we go. Okay. Oh, my bra's sticking up. Girl, I'm all over the place today. Why isn't the screen... Why ain't this thing charging? Come on now. I unplugged it. Can you believe that? I freaking unplugged it. What the heck? Okay. Wait, does it even reach this far? I don't even know if it reaches this far. No, it don't reach that far. Let me get the thing. Hold on. Because I don't want to not be able to see what you girls are saying. Okay. Get it plugged in. Forgot how much the setup this is. Alright. Oh, my arms are getting a little itchy. Ooh. Okay. Hi, girls. How are you, girlies? Okay. Right before this, I broke my makeup table. You need to be farther back. Hold on. See if that's better. That's better. I wanted you girls to be able to see my shirt. My heart always wants to run. Said I'm the one who's wanted for all the fires you started. You knew the house was burning down. I had to get out with all your saints and sinners and fed them last for dinner. You knew the house was burning down. I had to get out. You were saying you were praying for me, praying on my downfall. You like my hair? Thank you. I have these are heatless curls. You were saying you'd pray for me. We were sharing the same walls. I love that song. That song like really speaks to me about I don't know whether to say they're in my life because they're not really in my life. Just it speaks to me about somebody that I've had to deal with. Let's just put it that way. Oh, please tell me I got something to hold back my hair. I don't really want to wear this. I don't want to wear this. I want like hair clips or something. You know? I would like my headband, but I don't know where she is at the moment. Ooh, here's a hair clip. Is there a second one in here? Or is it just one? You knew the house was burning down. I had to get. You were saying you'd pray. You were praying on my downfall. The same. Also, I cut my hair. I didn't just. My hair is blonder, yes, but I also give myself a little haircut. So, you know what? This thing ain't gonna work. It's gonna be this. I'm gonna wear this. That ain't gonna happen. I'd blame it on my roots that showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. Also, I cut my finger. Which finger was it? I cut this finger open 2 days ago on a bottle of micellar water. I don't know. I just literally have been all over the place lately, girl. And, oh, I'm glad to be back on here, though. And also, my job, I hate my job. Girl, I hate my job. It is sucking the life out of me. It is sucking the life out of me, girl. You have no idea. Girl, my armpits are shaved. You know what? That was the other thing I was going to get to. Is I was going to tell you girls that I freaking waxed my armpits. So, that was meant for your forehead. And I hope that it gives you a migraine that lasts all night long. Yeah, I waxed my arm. I recently got into waxing. Because I have some hair like on my lower stomach that has honestly bothered me for my entire life. And so I got a waxing kit because I found out Dollar Tree has freaking wax, and I was like, heck yeah! So I got rid of it. Didn't hurt at all. But then I was like, ooh, I want to wax my armpits because I just like love the satisfaction of wax. Girl, when you wax your armpits, it ain't like waxing your stomach. That hurts. And I don't know if it so much hurts when you do it. It does hurt when you do it a little bit. But the really painful part comes for 24 hours after you do your armpits. Like, girl. I had to go out to the back of our property, and we have some aloe, and I had to get some aloe and cut it, and then cut it with a knife, and then literally rub it in my armpits, and I couldn't wear deodorant for 24 hours after I waxed my armpits. Please read the description before you type in my chat. Alright. I've got Master Prime. If I'm not gonna roll, let's turn the light on. You know what? Let's put the light on. I need like a better light to do this, you know? With all your saints and sinners, and fed and last for dinner, you knew the house was burning down. I had to get out. You know what? I feel like I need some moisturizer. Also, these are just press-ons. That was the other thing. If you girls haven't seen my TikTok, you know that let me just turn my big camera off. Because I'm going to be recording my big camera, but I don't think I want to start rolling until I start my makeup, if that makes sense. This is Cetaphil, by the way. Thank you. These are just stick-ons. I put them on with sticky tabs. I do normally wear nails. I normally wear builder gel nails, and I've worn them since 2023. And I recently took off my nails completely because if you girls recall, before my little YouTube break, I was like, oh, like, if my nails fall off, let me just re-glue them. That's like the dumbest thing in the world. If your nails fall off, girl, they're meant to be off. That nail don't want to be on. You gotta redo it, you know? Don't glue on the same nail that came off. Because your nail is already weak from, like, the nail coming off. Because when the nail comes off, it takes a layer of your nail with it, your natural nail. And if your natural nail gets too thin, you can't be wearing any kind of nails. Because your nail could come off again, but this time it takes off all the remaining nail. And then you got a big old bloody, painful finger. So I didn't get down to the painful finger part, but I got down to like the very last layer of natural nail that I had. So I was like, you know what? They've all got to come off. So I took them all off, and I've just been wearing natural nails. And then if I have an event, I wear these. Like I wear sticky tabs. And then I have these on. You regret digging a grave for me. You were digging on my downfall. Okay. Master Prime number 100. Honestly, regardless of what age you are, like, taking care of your skin is gonna pay off. Like, even if you didn't really take care of your skin, if you start taking care of your skin's gonna, because your skin is like a living, it's your largest organ, you know what I mean? It's like full of living cells, and like those cells replicate every single day. You shed dead skin cells every single day. And like, if you start taking better care of your skin, you're gonna start looking younger. Your skin's gonna start looking better. Oh, no more creeps 2026. No more creeps 2026. No more creeps 2026. You just got yourself kicked out of the Cool Kids Club. Bye-bye. Congratulations, you won the lottery. You got kicked out. You ain't never coming back. Bye-bye. You were digging a grave for me. But yeah, I did add more blonde in my hair. I did it in 2 highlighting sessions. I did more blonde up here, and then I did my little triangle section that I do right here. Yeah. My eyebrows need to get plucked. But girl, yeah, my armpits, that was so freaking painful. But it's been almost a week, and I have not had the shave. And I must have did it right, because they ain't coming back. Like, I heard, like, on the internet that armpit hair will take like a month to grow back, and I'm like, we're gonna see about that, because I've got really fast growing hair, and it's been a week and I haven't even seen a sprout. I ripped it good. I ripped that hair off real good. Okay, what are we gonna get into first, girls? I haven't done this in forever. I'm like off my routine. I wonder if this makeup is gonna turn out good or not, because I haven't been wearing makeup like at all. I've just been like all work. Girl, my job is sucking the life out of me though, girl. Like, I have been tempted so many times to answer emails from my job and just answer with F you, I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. Cause like, what I can't stand about my job is the fact that they'll email you something and like you do your assignment, presentation, but then it don't ever end. Like, you think it's over, and they'll be like, oh, well, I need more. It's like, well, you should have said that in the first place. Like, and then you're not going to get paid for something that was already due from before that they decided they need more for. So then they're taking away from your time that you could be working on something else that you getting paid for. You know what I mean? I'm so tempted. Like, literally, sometimes my mom will be like, how was your day? And I'm like, I almost emailed people, F you, I quit 3 different times. It is just, oh, so stressful. I just, Okay. So, look at my Maybelline skin tint. She does? Yeah, sucks. If I had it my way, I would be serving. I would be a waitress. I used to be a server, and I freaking loved it. If I had it my way, if you're new to this channel, you don't know, but like, you're about to know, I had COVID really bad at the end of last year. I had to do physical therapy to learn how to walk again. I had COVID for literally 2 months, and like, I still have like trouble doing things sometimes. So like, being a server is like a physical workout. Like, it's a lot of lifting, it's a lot of running back and forth, but like, it is, I loved it. Like, because when you're a server, you take care of somebody and you give them their meal and you do your thing, and then they leave and the next table comes in, and then also when you clock out after a day, that's it. The day's done. You're not going to get 20 million emails that require you to do Monday's work on Wednesday. You feel me? So I really liked that. And I think that's also why I'm like really annoyed by emails, because I'm like, I like a regular schmegular job. I don't like no email. But anyways, this is Maybelline number 220. And then I'm going to put down my foundation first, and then I'll start rolling on my big camera. I don't know. Am I going to roll on the big camera today? I don't know. It's kind of dark. It's kind of dark today, because I'm not in my normal setup. And there's a little dark in here. I really need to order a I need to like order like some different lighting, like maybe like a light that like plugs in, you know? I've seen those going around TikTok a lot. But I love this foundation. Like this foundation like reflects the light so well. And fed on last for dinner. I've literally been singing that song all day. Literally every lyric of that song, like, said I'm the one who's wanted for all the fires you started. You led your saints and sinners and fed them lies for their. Basically, it's about someone like who is not only blaming you for things that are their fault, but they're like corralling other people and spreading rumors about you that are not true. And then also blaming you for things that are not your fault, you know? All free? Yeah, this is all free. Yeah. Yeah, it's all free. It's got like skincare benefits in it. It's got like vitamin C or whatever. But honestly, like I don't feel like skincare and stuff like really comes from makeup. Like at the end of the day, makeup's makeup, you know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be relying on makeup for your skincare. Um skincare is skincare. So like your retinols, your glycolic acid, your moisturizers, all that stuff. Fires just started. Let's just see what it looks like. Let's just see what it looks like with the big camera. I got the big camera over here. You keep saying you. Oh, it looks alright in the big camera. What the heck is on my bed? That's my camera bag. With all the stars started. You knew the house was burning down. Oh my gosh, girl. I feel like such an idiot. I did my forehead. You girls know that I always wait till the very end to do my forehead because I crease my forehead because I am very, like, expressive with my eyebrows. Dang. Okay. Alright, I got the big camera on. And I'm just not going to tell the big camera girls that I'm filming for live because I've done that in the past and I don't think that long form people like live. So, whatever. Alright, I'm going to use this Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser. It's in the shade. It's the pink one. Oh, 160. So, let me catch up with you girls a little bit. So, like I said, like work has been insane. Work has been so busy. Like at times, like I'm literally mid workday and I'm like, I hate this. Like, why do I do this? Like, I hate this. I hate this. And like, this is sucking the life out of me. I don't like my job, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm really trying to like, just like put my head down, my nose to the grindstone and just work. So that way I can get the heck out of here faster, you know? Um, and then also, so you girls know that I struggle with heat intolerance really bad, and like I like my family likes the house a lot warmer than I do, and like sometimes like I do be freezing. Let me be honest with you, I do be freezing. I do be cold, but like since I've had COVID, my asthma just cannot. Like my asthma, I have really bad asthma, and it's gotten worse since I've had COVID. And like if it's not the perfect temperature, the perfect humidity, the perfect this, I have a freaking asthma attack, and then I can't breathe, and I feel like I need to go to the ER. It's scary. And so a lot of times, like the house has to be cold because I can't breathe, and I feel really, really bad for my family. Like I feel really bad. I feel awful. And I'm trying not to spiral about it because I literally was in my bed crying yesterday, and I could not get out of bed because I was crying so hard. I just like my mom told me that like it makes her skin hurt and makes her bones hurt, and like she's never felt her age her whole life, but like she feels her age now. And like my brain goes, oh, because of you. So maybe she didn't mean because of me. Maybe she just meant like that was unrelated to that. But like my brain took it as that, and then I just felt awful. And then I spiraled about it and cried. Literally laid in bed with tears streaming down my face all day yesterday, and it made like I cried so hard that it made my face burn. Yeah. Oh no, get out of my way. My cat's in my way. So yeah, that's been going on. Oh no, I didn't finish my story. So because I need my room so cold because of asthma, my family put a window air conditioner in my room so that way I could have my room at a different temperature than the rest of the house. In theory, that worked. So we know somebody who already had a window unit, and it was like the kind that like sits on the floor. It's the kind that sits on the floor. I'm forgetting where I'm talking. It was the kind that sits on the floor. This is the CoverGirl Clean Matte in the shade Classic Ivory. Yeah, it sits on the floor, and then I had a huge asthma attack. And because it was used, it was somebody else's, but like we just wanted to see if it would even cool my room. Found out that it did. So then we should have taken that as an omen. We should have been like, nope, it's not meant to be. Whatever, leave it alone. Having asthma is like having a pet dragon. Like you don't want to wake that thing up ever, because once it's awake, Lord knows when it's gonna go back to sleep. Anyways, so what the heck was I saying? Oh. So anyways, we didn't stop after that. My mom was like, oh, maybe, and I was like, maybe it's because it's used, because like air conditioning units can get mold spores, pollen, blah blah blah, all that stuff in it. And mind you, I'm allergic to like everything outside where I live. I'm allergic to everything. Like I've had allergy testing done, and I'm literally allergic to everything. Yeah. So I could say, including the people. I'm just kidding. Not really kidding. Anyways, so then my mom, my sweet mother, which I'm starting to feel a little better about it today, but like I've just felt so bad and so depressed and so down about this. Like I just feel awful. And anyways, so she went out and got me a new air conditioning unit, and you can guess what happened. It triggered my asthma. I don't know why. I don't, because it was brand new. So, but luckily, like we know somebody who's gonna be able to use it and take it from us. So my mom sent out the money. But like I just feel like really bad that she went to that like expense and that time of getting it installed, and I just feel like really, 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 really bad. And I have cried multiple times over this. Multiple times. Like I didn't know it was gonna trigger me. She didn't know it was gonna trigger me, but I have spiraled about this like many times. And I'm just now feeling better today. Just now. Said I'm the one who's wanted with all the fires. Y'all can chat to me. I'm filming for long form. My long form camera is over here. Maybe I should. Can I move y'all? Let me just move you. Hold on. Let me just move you over here. So that way y'all are not like watching me from a weird angle. Ooh. I don't know. Let's see if we can make this work. And what you know, you pray for me. Does that work? At least it won't feel like, oh, that does not work. No, ma'am. Hold on. Wait, no. Let me just. Ugh. Make the tripod a little smaller so that way it can fit in between where the camera goes, Ooh. There we go. Okay. Wait, I have too many cords. Hold on. Okay. There. Wait. Yeah. There we go. Okay. That's better. Y'all see my Tiffany lamp in the background? That's my granny's. You kept saying you'd pray for me. You could pray on my downfall. Okay. Fix my top. Okay. So I think we're gonna go for a very gold eyeshadow look today. Oh wait, this thing ain't focused no more. Because I freaking moved it. Yeah, so that's the air conditioner story. And also, like, in the springtime, I don't know, I haven't really talked about this. You girls know that, like, a couple years ago, I lost 3 family members in 1 year, and they were all, like, very, like, tragic, violent deaths, like, suddenly. And, like, there's been a lot of things that, like, have happened as a result of me, like, processing that. And one of them happened in the spring, and, like, it just kind of, like, cast this dark shadow over stuff, you know? Like, I feel like there's, like, a rain cloud, like, hanging over stuff, you know? And, like, I don't mean a literal rain cloud, because, like, honestly, I love the rain. But, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. microfine setting mist. And, like, when it was upcoming, I was, like, I knew that it was gonna be the anniversary, you know? And I was like, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm busy working. I'm booting and grooving, da-da-da-da. But then when the clock struck midnight on the day, I literally almost had an anxiety attack. Like, I just was like, I felt sick. I felt like throwing up. And, like, what I did was I just changed the time zone on my iPad because I was laying in the bathtub scrolling my iPad. Don't judge. And I just was like, you know, I don't feel like looking at the date today. And so I just changed the time zone to, like, the furthest possible place. So that way it would be, like, a different day. Because and that whole day I just made it a point to not look at the time zone. And I think I cooked dinner for my mom and the rest of my family. Because I just, like, and they were like, my mom was like, wow, you're so busy. And I was like, today is the anniversary of something I don't want to talk about. And, like, my mom knows what I'm referring to, but, like, she knows, like, not to say it out loud. She's like, oh, I didn't realize it was today. I was like, yep, it's today, but I'm keeping busy. Okay, this stuff has dried out, so I'm gonna go ahead and girl, like, yesterday I was so, and I'm not minimizing anybody's experience that has actual depression. I don't have depression, but I do struggle with grief, obviously. And so I know that grief can, like, mirror depression at times. And I just, like, did not want to get out of bed yesterday. I just felt awful. I just was in that deep pit of sadness that felt like it goes on forever. But, like, last night I gave myself a little pep talk, and I was like, and my mom was, like, really sweet and encouraging about the whole air conditioner situation, which really helped me because I was feeling, like, really depressed and really sad about that. I was just like, wow, like, I'm really an inconvenience to everyone around me, aren't I? Like, that was really making me spiral. It's probably not a healthy thing to think, but that's what I was thinking. By the way, I'm gonna go in with this. And then also I just was feeling like, I don't know if despair is the word, but I was just like, are things ever gonna get better? Are things ever gonna get better? You know what I mean? Because you girls know that I'm not happy in my small town. And also, like, I haven't talked about this on here before, but I had a boss that was really, really toxic last year. And y'all know me. Y'all know who I am, and you know that I have the background that I have. And I just want to say that the place that I was working, like, the majority of the people who worked there didn't have my background. And, like, me, I don't care. Like, my dad is a something generation immigrant. Like, and my mama, y'all know my mom's country's cornbread. If you haven't figured it out by now, she's country is cornbread. And I come from both backgrounds, and that's fine. You know what I mean? Like, I can accept people from all sorts of backgrounds, you know? I think it's very cool. And I think we're all more alike than we are different, but not everybody feels that way. And some people just will not be accepting of you no matter what. And anyways, that's what happened. And this lady was it was just really weird. Like, something got something got pinned on me. They tried to pin something on me that I didn't do. This literally makes me want to throw up just saying it. Like one of my first days of work, like when I walked in, like they started playing country music and laughing, and like I tried to ignore it. And I tried to just be like, yeah, whatever, and like, oh, you're a country fan? Cool, and just try to pretend like I didn't notice what was really going on, you know? But like I'm pretty smart. I peep stuff, and I don't know. The boss was really weird, and like she started giving me different hours than everybody else, and then ended up letting me go because I came in at the hours that she told me to, even though everybody else had different hours than me, if that makes sense. So, but it's in the past. But also, like with tax season coming up, I had to like get my W-2s. Luckily, I didn't have to go into that place, but I had to like see my W-2 from that place and like see how much money I made and see my timestamp stuff, and it was just like, you know, like it's just like it brought all that stuff up, and I'm still not done with my taxes yet, but after I finish, like I'm gonna be so relieved that I don't have to look at that again, you know. And then I got a different job and had to quit that job because I had freaking COVID for 2 months, and I feel like that was also like a part of the spiral, a part of the wheel, because like revisiting those memories was not fun. And looking back, like even if she wouldn't have let me go, even if I would have stayed at that job, I probably would have still ended up sick from COVID, because I'm pretty sure I got it from someone at my church. I don't know. You can't ever say, but like, you know, I know my mom got it first and then I got it, but you know, things tend to get better. Your mind is racing. You need to take a little bit of time to get centered again. Yeah, I agree. Back into the present. Yeah. I just like don't care to, I don't know. I don't care to revisit that time. And like I live in a really small town, and like I still drive by that place and like remember the way I was treated and how weird it was. And the thing is that those experiences are not uncommon here. Like it's like, but also like y'all know that I have a lot of community in my church that I'm very thankful for, and I see my therapist and everything, and those things are not healthy to focus on, and I get that. But like, I don't know, people from all over the world watch me, and I try to explain things to y'all the best I can. But anyways, I'm gonna start with this color. I think we're gonna do gold today, girls. I think we're gonna do gold because I haven't done a gold look in forever. Because honestly, I don't feel like I look that good in it. You know, I just realized I have a long hair in the back of my throat. It's not comfortable. I haven't worn a gold look in forever. But yeah, like when all that stuff came down with COVID and everything, and I couldn't talk on here about that crazy boss. Like I couldn't talk about it on here, but like it was going on, and like what spurred me getting back into YouTube Live and like going live like that every single day was that lady having that weird conversation with me and giving me extra hours. I mean, not extra hours, different hours than everybody else. And like I felt like that was weird, and I was like, you're trying to pull something weird. And then I was like, and then my therapist, my church group, my mom, everyone was like, oh, Ashley, you're always seeing the worst in everyone. Like it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy or whatever. Like this is a really nice place to work, and it's a really nice job, and God is giving you a gift, and you need to just accept it. Just okay. And I tried to just, smile and be like, okay, yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll come in at such time. But I knew it was weird. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put my focus somewhere else. I'm going to get into YouTube Live, back on YouTube Live, and do it before work. So that way I can get, focus on something else than this weirdo. Because I wanted to really give the job a chance. But I was right and they were wrong. And that's the other thing that's, like, really difficult to deal with is, like, when everybody builds you up and, like, makes you expect something, and then it turns out you were right all along. I feel like that makes anxiety worse. Because, like, I was expecting something and then it happened, and then it's like, have y'all ever seen Inside Out 2? It's like the same thing where, like, it, like, creates this, like this really jagged line from this to this. because your brain learns that it was right, and then it does it again and again and again and again. I've just never talked about that on here. It took me a while to process it. But anyways, let's go in for dark. Let's go right here. This is going to be very, like, country glam, like Hannah Montana core. Oh, also, I've been watching a new show. It's called Nashville. Also, I'm focusing this, like, right here. Yeah. It's called Nashville. And it's on Netflix if anybody else wants to watch it with me. But it might be too scary for me. You girls know that I'm very sensitive to what I watch. Y'all know that, like, I have issues, like, from my grief, and, like, once a family member of yours you never can watch the news or a TV show ever normally again. Like, I do not care about that stuff. I don't want to watch it. Like, catch me watching Frozen, catch me watching, what else do I watch? Frozen, Encanto, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, the Lizzie McGuire movie, Hannah Montana movie, all that stuff. Catch me watching that over and over again before you ever catch me watching no murder mystery BS. It ain't gonna happen. Because I don't know, it just changes the way you see that stuff. It's not just an interesting story of, oh, I gotta know more, I gotta see who done it. It's like, girl, I don't want to know who done it, because, I don't know, you experience that in your family, and, like, it's just, you realize it's not just on TV, like, it really happens. But anyways, Nashville isn't too scary, but there are points where people struggle with some things, and it hits a little too close to home for me, for things that people that I have loved dealt with, you know? And so I've just been skipping past that part. It's so funny. I'm like a little kid. Like, when I was a kid, I loved the movie Little Mermaid, and I was so scared of Ariel, y'all. Like, my parents had a lazy boy. Oh, by the way, this is just a brush with nothing on it, and I'm just zhuzhing it up. My parents had a lazy boy chair, and it was great big, and it was blue, and I just would go and hide behind it, of Ursula and the Little Mermaid. Like, when all them, lightning things would come out of the sky, and she was up above that ship, and she had that great big scepter thing. I was like, no, ma'am. And my mom, a lot of times, she would just skip past that part for me. And now I catch myself doing the same thing. I'm like, nope. Or if something's, like, too sexual and it's, like, gross, I'm like, nope. Because, like, sometimes it's still a good story. You know what I mean? Like the premise of the show is based off of the music industry and, like, the country music industry. And y'all know me, me and country go way back. And I mean back, like, generations. Like, back to my granny, maybe even further than that. And, what the heck was I saying? Yeah, that the show is about, like, about the label wanting to push the artist to do this, and they're like, no, that's not really me. I find all that very interesting. Or, like, this person's like, oh, you got to go on tour with this person. They were like, no, I hate that person. I ain't going nowhere with that. You know what I mean? So I like that part of it, but the scary stuff, no, no. But, like, also, like, shows have to have a certain amount of drama to be interesting, but it can't be, like, grotesque for me, you know? Scottish, Irish roots, yes. Could you tell? How could you tell? My friend, that's why I always watch comedies. My friends and family recommend dark dramas to me, but I'd rather watch something light to escape reality for 30 minutes, period. Exactly. Because it's like, my thing is, like, I can cry for free. I've got enough stuff that I can sit around and cry about it for free. I am not going to pay to cry. I am not going to put something in my head that's going to make me cry. Because I'll just think my own thoughts if I want to sit there and cry. I don't know. I don't get the whole sad movie thing. Like, I guess people are fortunate enough they haven't had enough, like, tragedy in their life or whatever. I don't know, girl. I ain't here to judge. But that's not my thing. What else was I saying? I think I'm going to go in... I don't know. Should I go orangey? I feel like I should go orangey. What was I going to say? Let me make a new clip. It's getting long. Yeah, it has to have a little bit of drama to make it good, but, like, I don't think the drama, like, Hannah Montana, Chef's Kiss, like, perfect show. I've watched it probably, like, 16 times, and girl, honestly, because when I get to season 3 in Hannah Montana, I'm like, tomato, tomato, tomato. So I just go back to season 1, episode 1, and then I just start over. I also love Gossip Girl, but I haven't been watching Gossip Girl recently because watching Gossip Girl when it's warm outside feels wrong. Like, I know they have summer episodes, like when they do the whole thing in the Hamptons, but like it just feels like, well, it's not really even summer because it's always like, oh, they were like, hello, Upper East Siders, like your favorite blonde girls in the Hamptons. And like, and then they go back to Manhattan and do their whole thing, you know? Am I making any sense? Oh, you're in Scotland? Cool. I don't know what the heck I thought I was doing this, but this ain't the right shit. Okay. I'm gonna take... Girl, I've got to get some better lighting. This makes me freaking nervous every time I film of like the sun running out of me. I think I'm gonna take this one and then just do a little blender-rooney. Do a little blender-rooney. Oh, yeah. But yeah, there needs to be a certain amount of drama for the TV show to be good. I don't mind like the drama. Like I love, oh my gosh, I love Selling Sunset. Selling Sunset, also amazing show. When I watch that show, I feel like I have my life together. I don't know what it is, but like I feel like I'm in the show. Like the world that they created on that show was so good that I feel like I'm in it, you know? I like that. I like that very much. It's just so glam, and like the drama is so good. And I also feel like the drama is realistic. Like it's realistic. Like I grew up with a mom who always said, "Oh, people don't really act like that." Wait, like with stuff on the TV, like, "Oh, people don't really act like that." Like, yes, they do. Especially when you get a family member that's like another thing that was like kind of distressing to me is like I thought people didn't really act like that. I thought that was just on the TV. It ain't. People really do that. They be really doing that, and I want to put it in my head. No, thank you. So yeah. Okay. Do I want to do? Okay. I think I want to use this gold. I've been thinking the last time I used this gold, girl, I have this like really ugly video of myself up on my channel. It's really old. It's called like Leaky Eye Ruins My Work Makeup, and it truly did. And I used that color. And I also didn't have a tan. And girl, I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but like, girl, you could not be that pale and be wearing that color. That ain't it ain't right. But I'm tan today. This is day 1 of my tan, so why not? Ew, did I stick my nose on camera? Yes, you did. I rewatch a lot of sitcoms, so I feel comfortable, period. Okay, I'm gonna take this brush. I'm so nervous, I'm losing my light. Okay. Ooh, she's pretty. Look at that. Should I put my phone flash on so you girls can see better? Let me see. Let me see. Where's my button? Oh, tell me it's all the way at the freaking bottom. Or is it at the top? Okay. I turned on my phone flash. Wait, did I press a button that I mean to press? Oh, no. Don't fall over. Please don't fall over. See? It's just like this really pretty, like, gold. But I'm not gonna leave that on because it literally makes me feel like I'm going blind. Oh my gosh, I never plugged my phone back in. Okay. Okay. We're gonna finish this. No, I can't see. Okay. Yep, I freaking blinded myself with flash. I just feel like the gold eyeshadow look is such a good look for like a summer country concert. Ooh, I forgot to tell you girls. So I ordered new boots. So I used to have a pair of cowgirl boots. They are turquoise. They were turquoise rather. And ooh, now I'm falling out of love with it. Well, it's too late because it's on there. It's just so like yellow, you know? But anyways, duh, it's gold. What the heck was I saying now? Oh, yeah, I had a pair of boots. They were turquoise and like light brown. I wore them to pieces, girl. I freaking line danced in them so much and went out to my cousin's property, my uncle's property, my aunt's property, and and like stomped around in the rain and all this. Wore my way through my boots, and the boots had to go. But since I have not, I've been tough not my Crocs, I have not had a pair. So I ordered an all white pair, and they're coming in the mail, and I'm so excited. I really hope they fit me, because boots have to like fit you like the right way. You know what I mean? Like they have to be snug enough, but they can't suffocate your feet. You know what I mean? But I know that they do stretch over time, so hopefully they fit. And these ones are like supposedly like wide calf friendly. You girls know that I've lost a lot of weight. Not intentionally. Not intentionally. But like I have the celiac disease. So but I hope that they stay like on my feet. Telling me to watch True Detective? Oh heck no. Anything detective, anything with the M word that ends in an R, no ma'am. You can go catch me watching it. I hate how dark this is. I need some lights, girl. I need some freaking lights. I'm gonna order me some from freaking lights from TikTok after this. Okay, let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit. So she's still looking a little darker than I'd like it. So, do I want to use this color? Yeah, I think I should. I'm gonna use this color right here, and we're just gonna go into the inner corners. Ooh, maybe we should. Should we? I don't know. Maybe we should like extend it into the lower lash line. You know what I mean? You know how you girl. What was I saying? You girls know how I love a good like a good icy inner corner, and then I do like a black waterline, like the contrast. I love it. Why is it so dark in here all of a sudden, girl? Really make that like blind. Yes. Yeah, I think I definitely want to do. Do I? I'm wearing white. No, we want to do black. We want to do a black liner. Where's she at? There she is. Also, I walked in a fashion show. I don't know if I told you girls. If you girls follow me on Snapchat, you saw my footage. That was fun. I haven't walked in a fashion show since I was like, no, I mean, walked in general since I was 4. I am a pageant kid, if you girls didn't know. Oh, I don't know if I love the black. Oh well, it's on there now. Yeah, I am a pageant kid. If you didn't know, that's me. I am a pageant kid. So I haven't walked in a long time. And so it was like muscle memory though. Like everybody knew I was a pageant kid. I didn't even have to say. I'm not even trying to front or anything, but like they were like, you're a pageant kid, aren't you? And I was like, yes, ma'am. No more creeps 2026. You just got yourself booted. Saying creepy stuff like that, go and get you got. Well, this channel is for the girlies. So anybody's welcome to watch my channel, but you know what I always say, this channel's for the girlies. It's for the girls. For the girls. It's like going to a donut shop and being like, I hate donuts. It's like, baby, you know you're in a donut shop, right? Cupcakes are next door, but this is the donut shop. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Come on. Okay. I think I want to extend this orangey color into my lower lash line. And I'm going to use, let's start with the lighter one. Let's start with like this one. Yeah. I get so much use out of this palette, and it ain't even funny. I have a palette that's kind of like this, but it's like one step better. It's linked. Ooh, I just had an idea. It's linked in my, it is linked in my Amazon storefront if you girls are interested. See, this like gives it like a nice little shape. Yes, ma'am. Ooh! I just flicked eyeshadow in my eye. I think I'm gonna add gold glitter along like my lower lash line. I think that would be like really pretty. And then I think I'm gonna blend this just a little bit. Let me blend it. Because we want it to give like glam, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to go to a concert at night like a plain Jane. You know what I mean? You want to look like mysterious and like, you know? Okay, so we're gonna take this. Ooh, look at how this thing like. Yes. Okay, this is the Tarte. What is this called? High Tides and Good Vibes palette. And then I'm gonna take this like glittery gold that's in there. Let me see if I can even pick it up on my brush. Yes, it picked up, and a bunch of cat hair picked up with it. Wonderful. And then I'm gonna wait. I can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. I don't know that I love this eyeshadow combo, but here we are. Maybe I'll do like a really bright like underbrow also to kind of like. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. That's my cat. He's up on my makeup table again. Again. Can you girls see that? Let's see. You see like the glitter? I don't know. I don't know. Wait. What if I... Wait, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. What? Lord. Hold on. My equipment's giving me a run for my money. Okay. Come on. There. Oh. Okay. That's a little bit better. Let me get it out of the shot. No, it's in the shot. There. Okay, let me make sure I'm in focus. I've literally just let the camera roll today. I normally like video girls are new today. My lives are just like a behind the scenes in my long form. I didn't do long form for a long time, but like doing YouTube without long form is kind of a choice. So so I make sure that I do long form now, and my lives are behind the scenes. But anyways, we're gonna go on the other side with that. It's so pretty. I am so glad that like the clean girl stuff is going away in makeup. For a while I was kind of like, no, like I love clean girl, like oh my gosh, but like glitter is so fun. Color is so fun, and it's like such a cool way to express yourself, you know? And if you take it all away, like it's just not as fun, you know what I mean? Like you could still whip out a clean girl look to like, I don't know, go to the store, go to the gym, like do your everyday, but like go to work, go to school, whatever. But I don't know, there's just something about like, I don't know, like it just feels so Hannah Montana. Girl, I watched that Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special, and Queen gagged, as Miley would say. Gagged. Oh, I got an itchy eye. I skipped my Allegra last night. You connect with a lot of what I'm saying. Thank you. Hope you keep moving forward and dealing with it all. Thank you. I was gonna tell you girls that like I have been listening to a lot of Ariana Grande lately because her music, I don't know, it just like hits me right lately, and it's like so calming, and it's just like good music. Like our girl Ariana is a real musician. I didn't realize that before, but like she is like a real deal, true blue musician. Ariana deserves her flowers. And her album Sweetener is so good. I probably listen to Positions and what's the most recent one? Friday Days Ahead. No, Eternal Sunshine, Brighter Days Ahead is what it's called. But I was listening to the song Sweetener, and I was like, that is my YouTube subscribers. Like, literally, when life feels so salty and so bitter, like, they come into my life and they say things, and it's like, y'all are my sweetener. So and especially when I've been feeling like so down and so depressed lately, and it's not normal for me to feel depressed. Like, that's not a normal thing, you know? But it's just been hard lately, and I'm like, you know, I need to get back into YouTube because, like, that is what I love doing, and I love talking with my girls. So I just want to say thank you. Okay. What are we doing for eyeliner? Also, girl, look what I got. I got more J lashes. You girls that I know that you girls know that I love these lashes from Burlington. They come with pliers. You girls know I love me some pliers. That's what I call my lash applicators. Where's my other eyelash? I'd prefer to wear a pair that are already cut, but if I can't find it, I can't find it. I'm not gonna go on a witch hunt for a pair of eyelashes. That ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna never happen. Where is my lashes? I'm not gonna even answer those questions. I ain't gonna even answer, girl. Okay, there's my lashes. Found them. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna put these on with these nails, girl? Ooh, what are these? These look pretty. Ooh! I think these are Ardell something or other. Whatever I've been wearing lately. The Ardell, it's like, no. It's Kiss. I'm forgetting what it is. Here's the other thing I wanted to tell you girls. Like, sometimes, like, you have to just keep, like, moving ahead and, like, doing what you can do without 100% knowing what it's going to be like on the other side. You know? Like, you don't always know how things are going to turn out. Like, I don't know how things are going to turn out. Like, I wish I did. I wish I knew that, like, I was going to move out of this town. And I wish I knew when it was going to happen. And I wish I had, like, you know what I mean? I wish I had, like, a new house somewhere else. You know what I mean? And I knew when I was going, but I don't. You know what I mean? I hope that God provides me with that soon. Soon. Please and thank you. Hope you're listening. But sometimes you just gotta keep going. You just gotta do the next right thing. You just gotta put one foot in front of the other. And like, just like Mike, who says it? Martin Luther King. When you can't run forward, walk forward. When you can't walk forward, you have to crawl forward. So like, try to do just the next right thing. And honestly, sometimes it's not healthy to like focus on the big picture. Like, all that looking at the big picture can make you feel real bad about your current circumstances. So just don't look at it. You know what I mean? Don't look at it. Don't think about it. Watch Hannah Montana instead. That's my philosophy. But you just got to keep moving forward and not. Sometimes all that thinking about the future ain't good, you know? Thinking too much in general a lot of the time is not good. You can think your way into some dark things. Okay, here's my pliers. I think these are called like truffle. My eyelash just slipped out my fingernails. So because these are press-ons, they the thing about wearing nails is I'm like jumping all around, but that's just the way I talk. And if you're subscribed to me, you know my way of speaking. Me and the way I talk. That's some Morgan Wallen. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. It'll come to me. But I'm gonna put some glue on these. I'll be right back. This is the Kiss lash glue with like the little pink thing on it. Yeah, it's got like the aloe in it or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm putting the stuff on these. And then what are we gonna do for eyeliner? I didn't even think about eyeliner. I feel like we should do black. Cause like we got black on the lower lash line, you know? You know what I mean, girl. Oh, we should use that eyeliner that I hate. Because this doesn't have to be like an exact line. And the reason that I don't like this eyeliner is the Revlon one is because it's like the liner part is like too thick. But for this look, it don't matter. Where you at, girl? Where you at? But like, where is it? That's the other thing. When you get out of practice of doing your makeup, it's almost like you can't find nothing because you're like off your grind or whatever, you know? My little trick with eyelashes though is I like to hold eyelashes in one hand and then with the other, where's my lash curler? There she is. With the other hand, I go ahead and do my eyeliner and everything. And if you do your lashes this way, they will always be perfectly dry. Because lashes, if you're going to glue them on, just do like the regular like stick-on glue-on kind. They have to sit for a little bit and get tacky before you put them on your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this. Ooh, I'm like pricking myself in the hand. I'm going to go in with this. And then I'm going to go in with some black shadow. And like make her smudgy. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't do black. Maybe I should do like the orangey color. I think I'm gonna do orangey shadow. This is all gonna come together, I promise. It probably looks a little crazy right now. Probably looks a little crazy. Okay, let's take the orangey shadow. The same one that the first one that I put down in my crease. And then let's just like put this over top to like make it a little bit softer. I wonder what this gold color would look like as a crease color. I feel like I've done that as an experiment before on live. I can't remember when I did it, but I know that I did it. Okay, now I'm going to wing this out. Yeah. Yeah, it softens it up kind of nicely, you know? Okay. Also, I got a new designated shade mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume. Basically, I don't believe in using expensive mascara when I'm just going to wear falsies. Because, like, the only thing you really need your mascara to do is make your eyelashes black. You don't need to do any kind of heavy lifting when you're just going to slap a falsie on. Girl math! Girl dinner! Girl dinner! Alright. I'm just going to stick these on. Oh, Lord! I think I was supposed to do the outer first, but that's okay. Oh, these are not dry or something. Oh, Lord. I don't feel like they're gonna stick. It's giving caterpillar. It's giving the little caterpillar. Y'all read that book? No! Please don't slip down the crack in my makeup drawer. Okay, let's see if we can fix these. I am like afraid of like bad events repeating themselves because like the last time that I used this gold shadow, something bad happened. And I'm scared. I'm scared again. When I tell you that makeup looked so horribly bad and for some reason I thought that it looked good. And now I look back and I was like, and like I filmed the whole thing and like when I was on my way to work, I got a phone call. This was not at the job with the crazy lady. This was at a bartending job. And they were like, "Oh, we don't need you to come in because this particular bar didn't know what the heck they were doing and they always overstaffed us. And if you work with other bartenders, you basically have to split everything down the middle, which is fine, which is because it's fair. But it has to be busy enough. You know what I mean? If you're gonna put 4 bartenders behind the bar, I better be walking out with $200 or more, or I ain't going. You know what I mean? Like, bartending's a lot of work, but anyways, I don't bartend anymore. Bartending is a lot of drama. I'm not saying I would never do it again, but like I'd rather wait tables because bartending is just a lot of drama. And yeah. And you girls know that like I don't personally drink, so you know, not that I have a problem like being around it because I'm allergic to it, so my stomach like just like freaks out. So I just so yeah, I don't personally drink. But so I'm not really like allured to that anymore. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I was on my way to work when I was doing this infamous gold makeup look, which is still on my channel if you girls want to see it. And I also was testing out some new lip gloss. Girl, I should have just stopped the freaking video and been like, "Oh, I don't need to work today. Okay, hope you enjoy the makeup tutorial. Bye." But I didn't. I pulled over and then I continued to film looking like a freaking mess. And I was like, "I don't want to find my lip gloss." And I was like, I watched that back and I'm like, I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Okay. So I'm going to take the black liquid liner again. Oh, no. Not without curling your lashes, you ain't. We're going to do this other eye and we'll be right back. Okay. Let's do. Oh, I hate my freaking light went away. Line this right along the lash. That gold looks pretty when I look down, but when I look straight ahead, it's a little much. But I don't know, like something about the vibe of like a white lace shirt. You know what? I've never told you girls this. I've never told you girls. I'm probably gonna have to say this twice because I don't have my big camera rolling. But one time I was on vacation. I was out in Colorado, and we were like out. You know, if you've ever been to Colorado, girl, you know. Colorado is like, yeah, there's Denver, but like Colorado is like small town land. Like you could be out, like you drive out of Denver, like good luck. Like you're out in the middle of nowhere basically. Like maybe there's a store, maybe there's not. And like you could drive for miles and there ain't no gas station, there ain't no nothing. Restaurants. So we have been traveling all day, and we stopped at, I think it was a Chili's, and I will never, this is why it's so important to be glam. I will never forget it. There was this girl, and she was a host, and she worked at Chili's, and she had this beautiful, like, gold eyeshadow look on, and these, like, cherry red, like, glossy lips, and, like, her hair was perfectly straight, and it was so shiny, and she had dark hair, and she was just so pretty, and, like, had it together. And I was, like, maybe, like, 13 years old. It imprinted on my brain so strong that like I've been trying to replicate this makeup look like for my whole life. Like I'm not even playing. Like she looked amazing. And like when I started working at restaurants, I always thought about this girl. I was like, I hope that when people come into my restaurant and they see me, I make the impression on them that this girl made on me. That might seem like totally shallow and weird to some people, but like the girls who get it, get it. But yeah, that's why I could never fully give up on a gold eyeshadow look, because of that girl. But like, if you've never been to Colorado, like Colorado is like, you going out west. You going out to the boonies. You going out to like where the coyotes howl and like the wildlife be. You know what I mean? Oh, and moose are not nice. Don't get too close if you see one. They're not like they are in the cartoons. Okay. Let me do, I was gonna start rolling the big camera again, but I think I should finish this eye completely. Would love the chance to actually. I'm live. I'm live, baby. I'm live. This is my YouTube channel. Hello. If you meant that in a nice way, thank you. If you didn't, bless your heart. Bless your heart. God, it's hard being as mean as you. Shooting daggers through the stars. Oh! Get on there. Okay, there we go. Yes, we're giving like country glam. She's shooting singles, and I'm shooting doubles. I'm gonna start listening to Cody Johnson more because I really like his music. From what I've heard, it's like very like clean and like classic country vibes, you know? I've been trying to like branch out and like listen to like different country artists. I recently learned there is like such a difference between Nashville country and Texas country. I feel so dumb. I didn't even know that, but like my excuse is that I'm from a small town. Country is country. Country is big here. Like, don't get it twisted now, but like, just I think the variance within genres is very interesting to me. Also, I've been getting really into R&B music. Like, so y'all know that like I'm really stressed out with my job all the time, and like, so I started listening to Ariana Grande, and like in the past, her loud. Her, her music was too slow for me, but like because I've been so stressed lately, like the slower music like really helps me like wind down. I waited too long to glue that on, didn't I? Yep, you did. What the heck was I saying? Oh, yeah, my job stresses me out so bad. Like so bad. Like sometimes I even struggle like I don't know, I'm working on it, but I'm like I need to like sit down and like have a proper meal, but like my job stresses me out so bad. It's like anyways. And what was I saying? So I started listening to a lot of Ariana Grande, and then I like literally listened to all of her albums. Dangerous Woman, which is one of her earlier albums, that's a really good album. That is a pop masterpiece, but it's like very electronic and fast paced, and like I don't need nothing fast paced when I'm already feeling stressed. You know what I mean? So I was listening to Positions a lot. Positions makes you feel like you're in like a jazzy coffee shop, and like it's like drizzling a little bit outside. It is such a masterpiece, and it is so slept on. And then it made me kind of realize like I'm craving R&B music. So then I started listening to Mariah Carey, and let me tell you, Mariah Carey is exactly who she says she is. No, Mariah Carey is exactly who she thinks she is, and more, you know? Like, Mariah is a freaking queen. Her music is so positive and so encouraging. Like, her album, Butterfly, is so good. That album is an old album. It's like from the 90s or something. I don't know. It is so good. Like the song Butterfly, so good, so encouraging. My All, so good. And I love how like she sings like in a soft voice sometimes and shows so much variance in her vocal range. Obsessed. I love Mariah. So yeah, I really want to get her album Rainbow. I've only listened to it once on streaming, but you girls know the way I feel about streaming. Like, I have a Spotify subscription, but like I don't. If you really want to hear an album, you have to listen on CD. And I think the car is the best place to listen to music because you can get the full like surround sound effect. It's like from my research, the closest thing to like a stereo is like listening to music in your car, because you have all the different speakers around you. And you can hear more of the song than you would be able to hear of it if you played off of YouTube or streaming. Even if you have lossless, like you still could not be here. You still could have parts of the song that you're not hearing, you know? Because there's so many layers of stuff they put in on the studio that, oh, I got this freaking glue on my finger. I need to hold it with pliers. There's so many layers that you could be missing that get missed. Like if your phone is busy doing something else, or you don't have as good a Wi-Fi connection, you know what I mean? You think you're listening to the whole song, well, you ain't. But yeah, I just love CDs. Look at he cracks me up. Putsy! Oh my gosh, he's so cute. You're so cute, Putsy. You're my little guy. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kissy? Oh, some girl freaking commented on my oh, I didn't even plug my phone in. I still forgot to plug the dang thing in. Hold on. Oh no, that's not my phone plug. Where's my phone plug? I really hope I'm not flashing you girls. Hold on. Okay. Wait. It's stuck behind my tripod. Oh no, please don't fall over. Please don't fall. Please stay nicely where I put you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Did it go? Yeah, it went in. Okay, good. What was I saying? Yeah, I want that Rainbow album. I hope that Rainbow is like Butterfly, because I think that Rainbow is the next Mariah album that came out after Butterfly. But like, I feel so late to the game. Like, just discovering Mariah. Like, older people are probably like, "Girl, Mariah's been it. Like, where have you been?" Like, I wasn't born yet. Okay, I have an excuse. I wasn't born yet. But now I'd be knowing about Mariah. And then, my mom has also been listening to her CDs, and my mom likes the album, what is it called? Music Box. And I know she has another one called Charm Bracelet. Like, her album names are so pretty. I also love the song Breakdown. Breakdown. Breakdown by Mariah Carey. Look it up. Woke up to the sun, but it looks like rain. No shame. I've got so many songs to like lip sync for my TikTok now. That's what I'm gonna be doing after this. I'm gonna be shooting TikToks, because I have been. So many wonderful people have sent me stuff from TikTok, by the way. Thank you so much. Well, the first thing is I was sick. You'll know that I was sick in March. And it lasted a while. And like, it really I didn't realize it affected me as much as it did. But like, it really affected me. Like, because you know that I'm still in physical therapy to monitor my progress for COVID recovery. And like, I wasn't able to so like I was riding the bike for 10 minutes. I was doing all my weights and stuff, and like I started getting dizzy again, like having issues doing the bike when I what's I saying? When I when I got that sinus infection. And one time, did I tell you girls that? Or was I already off of here? One time I even got sent home. Okay, my other eye is on. Wait, let me refocus the camera. Hold on. I think I need to white balance the camera because the light is different now. The light is different. This is for natural lights. Now everything looks blue. Ooh. You show the lights. No. I'm not ready to go yet. Let me see. Let me just focus the camera. Sorry about the lighting. It is what it is. It's as good as I can get it right now. I want to start getting into a better rhythm with stuff and like filming early and stuff. Work has started to slow down for me, so that's good. But I was just thinking about Mariah Carey, and so you girls know that I hate my job. It is super stressful. It stresses me out. It sucks the life out of me. But by the way, this is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow eyebrow pencil in the shade taupe. But I started listening to Ariana Grande, a lot of Ariana, like when I was on my way to work and coming home from work, and it like really helped me calm down, or like when I had to travel for work or when I had to go on a lunch break, it just helped me calm down and like regulate my heart rate and stuff. But what was I saying? Oh, so I got like really into Ariana Grande. I listened to like all her albums. I probably listened to Positions over and over again. Positions feels like you're in a jazz cafe. Like it's such a cool vibe. Like it feels like you're like in a jazzy coffee cafe and it's like drizzly outside. Vibes immaculate. And then I also love Eternal Sunshine, Brighter Days Ahead, especially songs like Supernatural. It's just so calming. And the song Eternal Sunshine itself is also a favorite of mine. I'll be the first to say I'm sorry. But you play me like it's sorry. Yeah, it's a good song. But anyways, I like listened to that over and over and over again, and I just like needed, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm craving R&B. It's funny. There's like a video about country concert makeup, and I'm sitting here talking about R&B. I don't know. Anyway, you girls know I'll just be yapping about any old thing. But anyways, I was like, I'm craving R&B. That's what I want. I want more R&B because like Positions is an R&B masterpiece, and I am well read. I did my research, but so I started getting into Mariah Carey. And girl, I checked out this album called Butterfly from the library. Mind blown. Mariah Carey is exactly who she thinks she is and more. Like, highly recommend the album Butterfly. That album is it. It is it. Like, that album, like, it's like serotonin in the form of like absorption from your ears. Like it like instantly calms you, instantly lifts your mood, like instantly. Like it is so good. Oh my gosh, the song Breakdown, the song Butterfly, the song My All, the song, what other one do I like? 4th of July. Later on in the like I think the album is meant to feel like spring and summer, and like as the album goes on you start to hear like more sound effects in the background, like little birds. Like I know you can't hear butterflies, but like because of the noises with the birds and like the wind chimes, you feel like you can see butterfly. It is such a good album. It is so calming. Highly recommend to anybody struggling with anxiety, stress. I know that all my girlies in school are finals are approaching, my girl, and if you know anything about finals, you know a thing or two about stress. Okay, this is my Wet n Wild translucent powder. Woke up to sun, but it looks like rain. No change. No. Breakdown. That's Breakdown by Mariah Carey. I probably did a really bad job of like singing it. She has like some, I don't want to get it wrong because like I am new. I'm new. Don't come for me. I'm new. I think it's Ja Rule. I could be so wrong. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that, but I think there's some guy on that song with her. I like his vibe too. It's very cool. Oh my gosh, my eyes look so like, it's giving eyeballs. Like when you're used to seeing yourself with white eyeliner, like white eyeliner is a vibe. But like when you're used to seeing yourself with just, ooh, there's a little speck of glitter right there. Should I extend my glitter? Maybe I should extend it down a little bit, like almost like teardrops. Not too teardroppy, but just like a little bit. A little bit. You know what I mean? Welcome to the sun, but it looks like rain. No change. Where is my eyeshadow? Also, did I tell you girls that I broke my makeup table? My makeup table is currently sitting here like this. I was already having problems with my wheel, but I had to like wheel my makeup table in here. It's carpet in here. Gross. But anyways, my makeup table, the thing fell off. I feel like I already said that. But anyways, the wheel completely like snapped off. So now my makeup table is sitting like this. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a new one off of Facebook Marketplace. Maybe I'll just take all the wheels off and just have this be a sedentary table, girl. I don't know. And I don't know when I'll be back in my room again because I triggered my freaking asthma. I don't even know if I mentioned that yet, but yeah. Where is the little tiny brush? Whatever, I'm gonna use this one. It's a different brush, but I'll use it. Look to the sun, but it looks like rain. This also reminds me of that album cover by Carrie Underwood. It's called Cry Pretty. You can't cry. Is it giving glam or is it giving clown? Welcome to the sun, but it looks like rain. I don't know about this side. It's a little thick. No change. It's giving like eyes. Honestly, this look kind of reminds me of Miley Cyrus. Like it kind of reminds me of like the Hannah Montana makeup in the later seasons, which I love. Honestly, the other day I went to the mall and like I drove like a ways away, but like it's like a rich area, and I was wearing a handkerchief dress. I have a blue handkerchief dress. You girls will probably see it eventually. If you follow me on Snapchat, you've definitely seen it. But I was wearing that, and I was wearing some big silver earrings with like little dangly things, like kind of like chandelier earrings, but like more Western looking. And I was wearing those, and I was wearing a bunch of like silver bracelets, and I was like, and then flip flops. Like I have these Hermes dupe flip flops that are like have rhinestones on them, and I was like, I look like I'm fresh off the set of Hannah Montana. I'm not mad about it. Because at the time, I hadn't started watching Nashville yet, and it was like all I was watching. It was all I was watching, and I was like, I'm literally turning into what the heck I'm watching. Well, that's what my channel's about. That's what my channel's about. You're gonna be mad about it. Go on somebody else's channel. My channel's literally called BUT with Ashley, aka Beauty. So you ain't with it. Just like I said, don't go to the donut shop and be like, oh, I want cupcakes. It's like, you're looking a little crazy. You're looking a little crazy. I do talk about other things besides makeup, but I don't believe in the demonization of women's joy. Like, we don't do it to men. Why do we do it to women? You know what I mean? Like, we don't call men shallow because they're into going to Home Depot and fixing stuff. You know what I mean? We don't say like, oh, well, like he spends all that time in Home Depot because he's compensating for something. We don't talk like that about men. We're like, oh, look at him, he's so handy. So why do we demonize female joy? Why? Oh no, like there's a woman who actually wants to be feminine. Oh no, call the cops. Call the cops. Come on. It's old, it's tired, it's not cool, it's out of style. Come on. It's 2026. Let's lock in. Yes, Sophia, hi. Welcome to the sun, but it looks like rain. Yeah, I do open up and like talk, like treat YouTube like my personal diary at times, but like the main thing that I do is makeup. Like, what am I gonna do? Teach y'all how to change your oil in your car? You know what I mean? Makeup is my thing. Makeup has always been my thing. So if you ain't with it, go on somebody else's channel. I've seen so many mechanic channels. When I sit around in my car, I go on there and I find me what's, I can't even tell you because I don't know nothing about that stuff, but that's what you're wanting for. Go on there and look, you know? Whoever said that, they clocked their tea. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Stop. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Camo foundation in the shade Tan 425N. And then I'm gonna stop. My cat's acted a fool. Put this in here. So you girls know that I am going to Megan Maroney this summer. I'm so excited. I don't think I'd wear this. I should probably start practicing for that. I should probably start practicing what I'm gonna do with my makeup, because if I feel ugly for Megan Maroney, I don't think I'm ever gonna get over it. So, you know what I was kind of thinking about that I haven't seen a lot of people do? Is I was kind of thinking about getting into hair feathers. I've never gotten into hair feathers. Like, I've never worn one. I've never, like, really got into them. Like, I remember seeing other people do it, like, when I was little. Like, it coming into style for a little bit, but then it going away. So. But I kind of want to, like, I think it would be pretty for a Megan concert to, like, have, like, pink. You know what I mean? Like, pink in my hair, you know? Okay. I really wish I was in my normal setup right now, because whatever, it's good enough. It's good enough, you know. It's cozy. I guess it's kind of cozy country vibes is like what we're going for. Am I gonna do my nose contour? I haven't done my makeup, and so I'm surprised this turned out as good as it did, because I'm out of practice. Like, you girls know how I feel about getting into practice with my makeup. I don't know what I just said there, but I just like smashed a bunch of words together, and you know what I just realized? I defrosted, like, I started defrosting, like, chicken breasts before this. And I told my mama I was defrosting them, and I assumed she was going to cook them, but I don't hear any activity in the other room. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to go in with this. This is my Dulce de Leche, the crustiest palette ever. So my natural blonde. Hold on. So when I was a little girl, I was like golden blonde. But one of my brothers, he was platinum. But so I was golden blonde as a kid, and then when I was about, I want to say 11, 12, my hair started to be like dirty blonde, like kind of like the color of Taylor Swift's hair, but like less reddish. It started to come in as that color, but like anytime I would spend time out in the sun, it would turn blonde. But then I got into bleaching my hair a couple years ago, and slowly have just realized that, like, I just look better with blonde hair. Anybody who sees old pictures of me, they always say, like, you look so much better blonde. And I'm like, I agree. But I don't know if that's because also, like, as a kid, you know what I mean? Like, I had, like, blonde hair, you know? So, like, yes and no. But those are my roots. That's my natural color. And then you could also kind of see my natural color in here. Thank you. Thank you. That's so nice. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I used to get so hurt when I would come on here and, like, talk, and then somebody would come in here and they'd start being mean. Like, what I can't like, if you're gonna be mean from the jump. Be mean from the jump so I know your intentions and, like, what you're bringing to the table. But, like, people who pretend to be my friend and, like, talk to me, or especially the people that would come in here day in and day out and, like, talk to me and be friendly to me and be encouraging to me, and, like, I felt like we were friends and stuff. But then they would come in here and start acting a fool and start running, like, my chat. Now it's like, come on now, I thought we were friends. And then it would, like, hurt me to, like, have to mute them and, like, have them me never see them or hear from them again. Because it was like, come on, like, I thought we were friends. But, like, people, I don't know, they just they get nasty. And, like, I used to forget that, like, y'all can see me and I can't see y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I would feel like you were really my friends. And, like, some of you I do feel like that, but, like, I also had to learn, like, I guess boundaries is the word. I don't know. What am I gonna do with my lips? What am I going to do? I know what I'm gonna put my cheeks. I think I'm gonna put the sunburn blush on my cheeks. Okay, I had to fix something real quick. What am I gonna do with my lips? I like this vibe. I feel like we're in, like, the women's dressing room at the Grand Ole Opry. What is it called? Honky Tonk Angels. Yes, I have my picture taken there. Actually, I should probably insert it somewhere. Oh, I just got an email. I want to delete the email app off of my devices so bad. Like, if you catch me working down at IHOP, mind your business. Mind your business. If you see me working at IHOP, girl, you know what happened. I sent that email that said, "If you, I quit." Quit my job, flipped off the boss, took my name off the payroll. I feel you, girl. The crazy things that the world we live in is cruel. You don't deserve it. Thank you. Ooh. I just tripped over my own leg. My setup right now is not ideal. Oh. What just happened? Oh, my camera just went berserk. It just flopped over on me. That's funny. You can't cry. Oh. We're having technical difficulties. We were fine, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's because of that thing. Okay. There's, like, one little knob that makes my phone tripod, like, ooh. If I can just angle this like this. Yeah, and now the lighting's better. Okay. Stop! Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna have to spread this tripod out. I made the tripod legs get smaller because I wanted it to fit next to my big camera, but this ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. Please, nothing fall on my head. You can't cry. Come on, spread out. Spread out. There. And I am talking about the tripod. Okay. Because this tripod, like, it sits, like, on an arm, basically. Like, it's like an arm. Like, the tripod that goes up, and then the arm comes over, and then my phone sits, like, right here. My elbow is. So. Oh, girl, I've got to get off here. I'm getting hungry. I got to eat something. Okay, we're going to do blush. Blush. Oh! My hair just went in between the crack of my nail. You can't cry Where is my blush? I want my sunburn blush. Where is it? Where is she? No. There she is. Is this bubbled? No, you're not bubbled. Where is it? Get it bubbled. I gotta bubble my big camera. Hold on. Okay, good enough. Oh, no, don't move. There. Okay. All right, we're back. What am I going to do? What am I going to do for my blush? I decided that I was going to do my sunburn blush. For those of you girls who are new, you may not know that I'm talking about my CoverGirl Cheekers blush in Soft Sable. This is basically like a sunburn in a blush. It is so perfect for summer. And it is very glowy. Oh! I want this shirt to stay up. It's very glowy. And just look at that. That's not even a highlighter. That is just this blush. I love the CoverGirl blushes so much. Have you girls even seen my shirt? Those of you girls who are on long form, see my shirt? That's my shirt. But oh, I totally forgot about my nose contour. Oops, I did it. Okay. Girl, my stomach's starting to growl. I gotta. Okay. I think I remember how I do this. I make a number 11 down my nose. And then I draw on the front of it like this. So there's this new song out by Casey Musgraves. It's called Dry Spell. And I like the sound of it. I like how it like in the pre-chorus it's like na 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 na. It's really catchy. But y'all know that I try not to listen to stuff that's too I don't know, like puts my mind in a place that I don't want it to stay in. You know what I mean? It's like music, like what you listen to, like tends to echo back and forth across the walls of your mind. And not that there's anything wrong with what Miss Casey is expressing in that song. It's totally fine to express that, but also like I don't know. I don't want to be thinking about that all the time. You know what I mean? But it's a really good song, and I like the music video. The music video reminds me of this. It reminds me of this grocery store that I went into when I was up in the mountains, like very small town. I didn't even watch the whole music video. I just have watched like the preview off of TikTok. By the way, I'm taking the lighter color and I am just like punning it along the sides of the other color. Don't let anyone ruin your day. Thank you. And I wanna na 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 na. Na 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 na. Okay, I'm gonna take this tiny brush and then I'm gonna make a line in the center of my nose with the light. Yeah, and then a little button on the bottom. Because that's how I like it. And then I'm gonna do my lips. So what are we gonna do on the lips, girl? On that really disastrous makeup day, I did a pink lip. So today we're not gonna do a pink lip because I've been there, done it. You know what I mean, girl. Okay. Oh, don't tell me my drawer is stuck. Girl, that's where all my lipsticks are. Come on. Oh, of course my cutoffs are up my butt. Of course they are. Oh, let me stop the big camera, girl. We're in disaster recovery mode. And of course I got these big old nails and I can't do nothing. You know what? Maybe I should. Let me go get my PR. And I think I want to wear one of those lipsticks because I need to actually use it. Oh. Owie. My cat was trying to get out. Oh, something sparkly spilled all over my thing. Girl, you know me. I always bring a snack. Okay, so this is PR that I got. Hold on. What brand is this? This is my very first PR ever. This is... Let me roll the big camera. This is my very first PR ever. This is Lip Oil by the brand Noonie, and it is gorgeous. I'm going to put it on in just a second. But I have apple cherry, apple wine, and apple berry. I think I picked the influencer bundle or the viral bundle or something like that. I'll definitely make sure you follow me on TikTok. I will link it. It's going to be linked below, but my TikTok is ash.1077. I got that. And then I also got this Judy Doll liquid contour and under eye brightening duo. I haven't even opened it yet, but it looks really, really good. Let's see. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. Ooh, look at the packaging. It's so pretty. Okay. This is like a really good cool tone. Oh my gosh, it's blue. Look at that. It's blue. Do you see that? It's blue. What the heck? That's cool. And then the contour stick. I should have used this. You can barely see it against my tan, but I'm so excited to use this. Okay. So there's that. Love the packaging. And then to apply it, they sent me this really cool brush. Open. My name. Okay, these are kind of they're nice because you can put them on really quick and you can take them off really quick. But when you're actually doing something, you can't like fully use them the way you would use regular nails that are like on your nails that are not press-ons, you know? Because like when you start to like do anything, you can feel the nail. Like, you hear that? Yeah. And then you just press it back down. But it's kind of awkward if you're at an event and you're like, and how's your day? And you're like pressing your nail. But these worked really good for my event. I honestly had a little bit of trouble of getting them off. But I will say, it sounds really gross, but like if you do go to an event or something, don't wash your hands. Like don't get them wet. Like the sticky tabs are not meant to get wet. They're just meant to wear for an event and then take them off. So if you play instruments or anything, like, or like you maybe go to a school that doesn't allow you to have acrylics or something, like I recommend like doing the press-ons with the sticky tabs, and that way when you're done, you can just take them off, you know? Oh, this is a nice brush. Look at that. Okay. Okay, I see you, Miss Judy Doll. This is cool. I feel like this is going to get some good blending done. Okay. Okay. I'm so mad I broke my freaking makeup table, girl. Okay. So let's get the lip liner going. Nope, not that one. Not that one, not that one, not that one. Oh, don't make me work for this stuff. Why isn't anything easy today? You know what? Maybe we will use this one. Yep, looks good to me. Okay, so I'm going to go, I call this Tony, but I think some people call it Yoni. I don't know, girl, I got it at the dollar store. So we're going to go in with this. And I'm just going to align, hold on, let me set it in a clip. I'm going to align my lips like so. Ew, I like that's going there. This is not, okay. Why is there like no lip liner going on my lips? Where is my purse? I'm sorry, this is not gonna work. I need my regular lip liner. Dollar store is not gonna cut it today. Where is my regular one? Oh, don't tell me it ain't in my purse. I know that it's in my purse. I know you're in here. I know you're in here. Hold on, let me not waste camera juice. I transferred my purse back into my old purse because my new purse got all ripped up. Like, I'm just really rough with my purses, girl. I can't help it. Oh, yeah, but anyways, this is my, like, new old purse, I guess. I saved it. I started this new thing where I save all my bags. This is my purse, by the way. I started this new thing where, like, I save all my old bags because, like, I used to get rid of them, but, like, they're nice to, like, travel with or whatever. Sometimes, like, certain airlines, they'll let you have, like, this many checked bags. Sometimes you don't want to bring a suitcase, you know? So, like, you just bring a purse. Like, a big old purse, you know? And it's just good enough for whatever the heck you're trying to bring. But you don't really want to use a new purse. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I like to, when I'm done using a purse or I think I'm done using the purse, I just throw it in the laundry. That's probably not good for it, but whatever. I don't buy expensive purses. I'm leaving that. But if somebody's gonna send me something, you know, hello Louis Vuitton if you're listening. I doubt it. Okay, where is my regular lip liner? This is driving me crazy. You know what? I think I know where it is, but like I can't go in my regular room right now because my room is, I'm just gonna say it's under construction and it triggers my asthma. So I can't be going in there. Girl, what the heck am I gonna line my lips with? I've got to have an extra one in here somewhere. I might just have to stick with whatever the heck I was originally using because I can't find my. Because if I use my brown, because I have brown eyeshadow that I wear as lip liner, not eyeshadow, eyeliner, but it's gonna make it really dark, and I don't think I want it like really dark, you know. Whatever. We're just gonna go with Plan A and go on with Yoni, whatever. I need my mirror. I can't see. I can't see. There it is. Is my sound? Yeah, my sound's on. Okay. I've done that though, where like I turn the sound off and then I forget. What the heck? Now this stuff wants to be dark? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to use my eyeliner because this ain't gonna cut it. Y'all know me, I need my lips like defined, otherwise I just don't feel pretty. And so this is the Cinnabar by, who makes this? Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. Oh, close. There we go. And I'm just going around like the very outer part. Do you see how my lips are already getting more defined? That's what we want. Okay, looking good. So, okay. I think I'm gonna go with apple berry. So there's apple berry and apple cherry. Oh, this has apple seed oil and raspberry seed oil to instantly moisturize lips. Oh, I'm trying not to destroy this thing because I want to keep it nice so I can make more TikToks with it. But let me just get like a little tiny brush and see if I can pry it open. Because I could normally get it open, but my nails are not like glued on like normal. You know, they're just stick on. So they'll... Girl. Don't try me because I will break it. Okay, there we go. She's not one. Okay. Here we go with the... Maybe I should turn on my... Oh, I haven't even opened this one. I should turn on my flash so that way we can see the full color. Hold on. Ugh. There it is. Ain't nobody's boots under my bed. Okay. So this is the appleberry. And we're just gonna go on in there. Really nice, cute little doe foot applicator. Wait, I should have scrubbed off my lips first. Hold on. Ah. Oh, nope. Now I got a bloody lip. And that's nice. Oh no, my lip's bleeding right there. Shoot. No. Whatever. Maybe if I get like careful. So this is her. Very much like cherry vibes. I'm wondering if I dab a little bit, if it can look a little bit more sheer. It's a really pretty color, especially like for the fall. This is gonna be my jam, I can already tell. And it leaves like a really pretty stain behind on the lips. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and wipe off my nose contour. Open! That's what freaking broke, is it's this eyeshadow. Girl. Oh. What if I took some of this glitter and I like... Yeah? Innovation. Is it too much? I think it's just right. I think I need a little bit of underbrow highlight. You girls know me, I always love me an underbrow highlight. Open. Okay, there we go. These nails are kind of a headache to do makeup with. I'm gonna turn my flash off because it does make my footage a little bit better for the live girlies. So let's see. There. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do a little underbrow highlight because my makeup look is never complete without an underbrow highlight. And then we're just gonna take it and pop it right under the brow. Just like that. And you girls know how I feel about a good underbrow highlight. It just gives glam. Every single time, it's gonna give glam. But anyways, girls, this is the look for today. This is a country concert glam look. This is the top that I have on. It's super cute. The bottom is see-through, but I love it because it's super breathable for summer and if you're going to an outdoor concert. Personally, I would not go to, but I don't know. If you know what, if it was an outdoor concert somewhere like that it wasn't that hot, girl, I would do it. But anyways, girl, I love you girls so much, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget to follow me on Snapchat. Love you so much, and so good to be back. I do engage with people on here. I do engage. You literally just typed that 2 seconds ago. What are you talking about? Somebody came in here earlier and was complaining about the fact that I do makeup on YouTube, and it was like, babe, like, literally it's in my channel name, like, beauty. Like, what else do you think I'd be doing on YouTube? No more creeps at 2026. Anyways, girls, I'm gonna go ahead and head up out of here. Make sure girls follow me on TikTok, ash.1077, and make sure you follow my Snapchat, which is all things with 2 S's _ Ash. Love you girls so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.